I've been drinking it.
This episode of the Community Workbench podcast is brought to you by yours truly, Matt Norn of Remax Bell Park. For all of your real estate needs, call me 860-428-6534. Your dreams are my job. Welcome to the Community Workbench. This is Matt Norn and Kyle Morrissey. We are your hosts of the #1 podcast in my basement. At the bench, we try to repair the sense of community. So every week we bring you small businesses, entrepreneurs, community leaders, charities, and pretty much whoever we feel like talking to. And today we feel like talking to David Paine, and owner, operator, and vintner of Quiet Corner Winery. Also his head of Winery Experience, Heather. Also throw it out there that Jessica could not join us from the Alzheimer's Association of Eastern and Rhode Island chapters because she was sick, but Dave's going to give us some info on that. Hey, Dave. And Heather, welcome.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good to have you back.
It's always great to be back.
Yeah, so since you were here last time, you had your 5K.
Yep, we did our Alzheimer 5K. Actually turned out great. 2 weeks prior, only had 30 people signed up. I was freaking out.
Ooh.
It ended up with 72 participants and about 15 to 20 volunteers. Opened up the horse field for parking.
Nice.
And it's a great venue to start the race from the winery and run out around the corner, a couple waterfalls, come back up. And we had awesome food trucks there and musicians and some local artisans. We ended up raising $5,000 for the Alzheimer Society. May 22nd next year is when we'll be doing it again. Just going to make it a little bit bigger and push the envelope to raise a little bit more money.
Yeah.
And Heather was a huge part of that. She came on board. She came into the winery last September, October timeframe.
Yeah.
And she's like luggage. You keep her forever. She really understood what the concept of Quiet Corner Winery is. And in March when we reopened, she came on board as head of Winery Experience and Events.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the bench, Heather.
Well, thank you. Glad to be here.
Appreciate you coming out. What kind of drove your? Is it the wine? Is it the
A little bit of everything.
What you
The
kind of like?
wine
the background?
is amazing, but also the atmosphere is so relaxing.
Yeah.
Right on the horse farm, so you get to watch the horses,
Nice.
and then just the live music we have every Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Now we're starting to have food trucks, so it's just great atmosphere, a lot of fun, great people. So
Love it. Yeah, Dave and his wife has had us over for dinner, and it is just an amazing, relaxed, homey feeling. Plus, I've just been to the winery on different days, and it honestly, it's just my favorite wine. So I can't get
agree.
over how good they taste.
everybody asks, "What's your favorite?" I'm like, "Well, what are we eating? What's the temperature outside? It all varies. Time of day."
I'm with you 100%. In the fall, there's certain ones that just taste a little better, and then
Right.
there's the fall food that pairs
Pairs well
differently
with
or
it.
better with other.
Right. And
others.
and we over the summer have now been offering carbonated wine. So we have a carbonated rosé and a carbonated Sauvignon Blanc that are amazing
Nice.
for by the pool, by the water.
Yeah.
Just relax and
Yeah,
sip on a can of carbonated wine.
great, awesome. What is like your background in wine or your?
I have worked at restaurants, bartending, also worked at a wedding venue. So I've been around a lot of different kinds of wines, as well as my parents and my sister and I used to go to different wineries just when she would visit. So I've tried different places, especially in Connecticut. And when I went to Quiet Corner, it just nothing has compared to that experience, having the wines from different regions without having to travel to different regions is quite fascinating.
Okay, yeah, That's great. And Dave has traveled all over and decided to just bring the world to Hampton, Connecticut.
Correct.
That is 217 North Bigelow Road, Hampton, Connecticut. They're open 12 to 5 on Saturdays and Sundays, and also the first Friday of every month and the third Fridays of every month, unless there's holidays.
Yeah, and the main reason it's like you move it July 4th weekend. Friday was the first of the long weekend, and then Labor Day weekend, the first Friday is the first of that weekend. So, let's challenge that big holiday to come and hang out for a couple hours. So it's easier to move that and let people go have fun. They can stop by the weekend before and pick up a bunch of awesome canned wines. But no, it really comes down to I didn't want to do slushies.
Oh, okay.
So I was trying to come up with an alternative that maintained something fun, light, lively, and a summertime drink.
Yeah. I would imagine there's other holidays that pair better with wine than others, I don't know. It's like Columbus Day. Is there any pumpkin anything? Pumpkin Riesling? Can we do that?
No,
All right.
No, you're not going to get
off the table.
single varietals or blends of other wines together. That's about it. But
Yeah.
no, we're excited this year. It's I do a monthly meeting with the regional Alzheimer people to see what we can still promote, because Alzheimer's not prejudice. It affects everybody of
Yeah.
every color and gender.
Yeah.
And the more people I talk about it, is like, oh, my father-in-law, my sister, my dog, whoever has some sort of issue. So it's keeping that out in the forefront. And we really want to be, because from the Alzheimer's Society, we are the only 5K in Eastern Connecticut for supporting Alzheimer.
Wow.
Obviously, there's all sorts of 5Ks all through Eastern Connecticut.
Sure. Yeah.
And there's only, for the 169 run group, now there's only 2 races in Hampton that are 5K. There's a 5K, then you got the Goodwin Forest Wood Run. So if you don't want to go do a long run, you want to have something a little more casual to get your little, I did every town.
Yeah.
We're a great opportunity.
I will say I've recently started running again.
I'm sorry. Was someone chasing you?
So my blood work was chasing.
Yes. Yeah, that has a habit of catching up to
Yeah,
us, doesn't it?
cholesterol
Age.
was beating me down. So I'm thinking by May 22nd. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Next year, maybe I could run 3 miles by then.
Just make sure you can do hills.
I did a 1.3 trail run today. So
Good job.
Nice.
yeah. So it took a while, but I did it. So just slowly building it back up, and it would be cool to just start running 5Ks again. I used to do it in like high school and just out of high school, and definitely didn't keep up with it. So, but that's really awesome that you've done this collaboration with your winery pretty much since it started, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I wanted to, unfortunately, because my wife's mother passed away from Alzheimer's, her grandmother as well, and then my stepfather. So it was like, okay, she kept missing the walks to do with her sisters down in Cincinnati, where she's from.
Oh,
So I was like, well, let me be a good husband and create one here. But it really is, it was a frantic week, because I do have a day job. So Monday through Friday, I was doing day job stuff. So next year, I have to have a list of things to write down to thank people for doing things and make sure I don't miss anybody. But at the same time, we're just growing, getting more attention. So it'll be easier to attract people to come out and support the Alzheimer's Society. Like I said, our goal next year is $10,000. We'll start a little more organized earlier, and through the chamber, we're getting more contacts with just doing stuff with local businesses. We just got some new embroidered shirts. They were done in Danielson. If you know her shop name, I don't.
Monogram it.
Oh,
Yep.
Monogram. Oh,
Monogram. Yeah,
Yep.
there you go. So we talked about her doing the Alzheimer 5K shirts next year.
Nice.
I was like, you're gonna have a short window because I didn't know how many people are coming. I
Yeah.
had a week. But I'm just trying to keep business local.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Work with a local team,
That's awesome.
and it's all because of her because she knows everybody.
Not everybody, just probably about half.
Yeah, when you live and work in the same area for
Your whole
like
life.
me, 25 years of in the
exactly.
housing industry, no less. Everybody wants housing. So it's always a subject that you can talk about. It just like always comes up. So
Right.
same thing. And any kind of passion you have when you're talking with somebody, like wine, it's gonna come up, and then you end up knowing a lot of people
Well,
have this share the
kids,
same
my kids
stuff.
grew
Yeah,
up in the
in
area. I
school,
coach
yeah, yeah.
soccer, so you definitely get out there and meet people.
Kyle coaches soccer too.
I do. Yeah.
Nice.
I did, and then I gave
Give
up.
up.
Too much running.
Well, no, it's more my job is nights and weekends, so it's like always practices and games and stuff is just a nightmare to coordinate, and then try and show houses as well. It's just like it's rough.
Yeah, doesn't work.
So, but if you guys do that on volunteering, thank you. We really appreciate it. So,
Absolutely.
a lot of people don't realize how much goes into like volunteering, just coaching one team, or I'm still the committee chair for Troop 44, and that's one night a week, and that's still a lot, So, yeah, I get it.
But the kids appreciate it.
Yeah, and then
They have an outlet that way.
and then you end up having a network, so that helps if you.
So the kids have their outlet, and then they have the winery for the adult outlet.
Yeah, I love it. All right.
See?
There you go.
Are you a sponsor of this soccer team soon?
A soccer.
My kids are grown now, so I
Yeah,
don't have to
I
worry
did
about
sponsor one of the baseball teams in Chaplin last year.
Oh, nice.
Never went and saw the logo or anything like that.
it. Kyle, here you go.
Gave him some money.
Yeah, we've sponsored a few. Like we have my wife's softball team that we sponsored, and we're sponsoring again this season right now. So
Nice.
it's like I get it. It's tough to get out to even a game sometimes and whatnot.
Well, I would hope you make it out to those games.
Aren't they Monday nights?
Yeah, she's at one right now. So, no, but everything helps the network, and then sticking to local always just helps everybody in the community, and it's pretty awesome that you guys just like kind of held that like steadfast. We're just going to work with locals, for like t-shirt embroidery.
Yeah, as much as we can. I mean, not everything's perfect.
Yeah.
But even when it comes to further fundraising or sponsorship events, Hampton Harvest Festival that happens end of September, early October, I'll be there, and anything that's sold at the fest, 15% goes back to the Hampton Library,
Oh, nice.
supporting the Reverend Warriors down in Norwich for veterans that need assistance from just PSTD or whatever assistance you need that you're dealing with. They're a great resource. So it's getting involved in local community activities. So it's not just like, ooh, I'm selling wine,
Right.
but it's how can I help the community and give back and just be part of the community as a business. And Heather's really helped that because now we're
Part of the KBA.
part of
Business
the
Association.
part of
Yeah.
KBA. She's introduced me, or we went and recorded our voices on Winnie, so we'll be on Winnie Radio. I'm on Willie Radio, but it's all through her connections of people she knows. They're like, you got to talk to this person, you got to talk to that person, and I'm like, okay. Even Simply Sanitation out of Preston. I mean, they were one of the sponsors for the Alzheimer 5K.
Nice.
They donated one of the porta potties, so it was like, hey, throw your logo on, we'll donate a porta potty, and they're just great to work with.
Awesome. Yeah, that's great. It keeps building.
Yeah.
It keeps, and like you said, like if you can, do more next year than you did this year, and I know you had some lofty goals of like maybe even doubling the donation when it comes to your 5K and stuff. That's awesome.
No goals are lofty if you don't set them.
That's fair.
Right, but you set one.
Yeah.
so it's,
No,
you
we,
know,
we
right.
said this year's for 5. Next year, I want to hit 10. And I had a bunch of people from a sponsorship standpoint that I didn't ask to be sponsors. You should have asked me. I would have been a sponsor.
okay.
And I was only asking for $250 for sponsorship.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even a large. It wasn't like, ooh, I need $500 or $1,000. It was just like, hey, we're keeping all our costs low. This was what we need to kind of cover expenses plus make the credible donations, and it worked out.
Nice. That's awesome. We'll keep that in mind for sure. And I definitely want to run it next year. I'm going to set that goal. It
There you go.
seems really lofty right now. After the run I had today.
You can walk.
Yeah,
Jog.
that's true.
That's right.
Half of it's downhill.
His
But the other half's
7-year-old was
uphill.
able to do it. I think you might be able to handle it.
I will say my ego allows me to walk now during a run.
As long as you finish, right?
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
matter.
My 7-year-old did it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you can do it.
Nice. Yeah, when I was 7, I could run a 5K pretty easily, actually. So, but that's awesome. Get the whole family involved and have a kid-friendly.
So do we got anything else fun going on coming up?
Yeah, what's your live music and
This weekend,
food
we
trucks.
have Signature.
Signature on the go
Signature
food truck
Yep.
all weekend. They make amazing food.
Fantastic.
what
And
kind of food is that?
It's comfort food. So
Oh.
they surprise us. When they get there, they tell us what they're going to be making this weekend. But it's
Oh, that's
I haven't
interesting.
had anything
last
bad.
weekend, last time they were out, they did sausage and pepper grinders on sourdough.
Oh,
That was terrible.
Mm.
It was like,
yeah.
and he's like, at the end of the day, he's like, I got a little left over. You want it? I'm like, yeah, no, yeah.
That's great.
But no, he, Gabe and his wife are awesome. And they've been in a few other places, and some of the customers, I saw you last night.
Yeah, the food trucks,
yeah.
man, they make the rounds.
So they do, and they just started up a year ago because with the food trucks, not that we don't have a lot of people that show up. We have 30, 40, maybe 50 people that show up at the winery because I want to keep it quaint and like
Yeah.
not, hey, there's 200 people here and you can't talk to anybody. I want everybody to have an experience.
Yeah.
Well, food trucks don't like that. So
They like the big crowds.
they like the big crowds. Because they have their goals to hit certain things. So
Right.
Gabe's like, hey, look, you guys started off last year. We started off last year. We're going to be here because we actually like coming here. It's relaxed. Some weeks we just have a stressful week, and we look forward to being here.
Yeah.
They're really strong in their faith. And they're like, one of the things we like about coming here on Sunday, because we don't do Sundays anywhere, is we can get here at 12:30, 1 o'clock after we go to church.
Oh,
And I was like, yep, totally not a problem. Totally support that.
yeah.
So
That's cool.
even if you don't want to drink some wine, come by and get some of their great food.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, how often do you have a food truck 10 minutes from your house?
Right.
That's what I was trying to convey to people. I'm like, guys, you have a food truck 4 houses down from you. I mean, it's
You don't have to cook.
you don't have to cook. You don't have to drive to Willimantic or New Haven or somewhere to go
Enjoy good
to
food.
get something different.
Yeah. That's awesome. It's like how many vendors and food trucks do you get for like the 5K event? Is that
We just got we had poultry on the go.
Poultry in motion.
Poultry in motion.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, mixing them up. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like I mix up the wine. And they showed up like at 9:30 in the morning, maybe at 9, and they weren't planning on opening until 11. And everybody was done running by 9:45, 10 o'clock, and they're just like, "We're gonna pop the door open," and they're like, "This was awesome."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I gave them the date for next year, and they're like, "We're on board. We're coming."
That's awesome.
And that was, they didn't have chicken and waffles, and a lot of people were like, "Ooh, they had chicken and waffles. That would have been great breakfast." Because they're like, the amount of people that had like lunch stuff at 10 in the morning, and like they just ran. Doesn't matter what time it is.
Right.
But no, they're on board for next year. Then we had two local vendors. One made sourdough bread, and the other one made soap. The goal is to get another 4 or 5 more vendors to show up for that, because it's only really from 8 to noon.
Yeah.
Because by the time you're done, you hang out, eat some food, grab some wine or whatever.
Yeah.
You bugger off, and then I had another musician came in at 2 to pick up the afternoon crowd. And the whole weekend, that whole day, we donated proceeds back to Alzheimer Society as well.
Gotcha. Have you had any acts that you like memorable, worth mentioning? Who's been coming out and who might have booked?
I don't want to call anybody out. He didn't say me.
No, I'm trying to.
We had one.
Sorry if you weren't mentioned. It just
No, we had one woman, like in March. Her name was Gracie Day. She's amazing, and but she only had one spot, and she's like, "You kind of got me out of retirement because I really wasn't going to do this anymore."
okay.
But we have Kayla Farm comes in. We have a lot of women that come in as music, because a lot of times you go places and you got a guy on a guitar, and there are a lot of solo women artists that come in that are totally awesome, and I see them play other places, but it's not like some of the guys are like, "Hey, I'm here, and then I'm going to leave for 2 hours and go somewhere else," and it's like I'm happy with all the female artists that come in because they're pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We've had a lot of really good artists come in.
Yeah.
It's acoustic, so you're not listening to anything that's been morphed in some way. This is the real deal. And
Yeah.
They're very talented.
That's awesome. And talk to me about the is it paint nights? Fridays are kind of like the specialty.
The first Friday, we generally are doing paint night or possibly craft night because I believe it's called Mountain Laurel Florist in
Okay.
Danielson. They want to talk to us about maybe doing something as well. So instead of painting one Friday, we might do a flower arrangement instead. So that'll be fun.
Nice.
We did on July 3rd, we did wine glasses, but that was a difficult Friday because of the holiday. So we may do another wine glass one because it was
Is
a
that
lot
where
of
they
fun.
paint the wine
You
glass?
actually paint the
okay.
wine glass
Nice.
and make it your own.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. We did, the very first one was a canvas beach scene, but trying to come up with new ideas.
Yeah.
Charcuterie board is one that I want to try to do because, why not? Wine glass, charcuterie board.
Right. Yeah.
Set up your own little area and enjoy.
And you make a winery. I mean, a charcuterie board. And
Yeah, we
then
get the
just
boards.
sit there and enjoy it.
And then they can make it and then come back with it with your own foods and enjoy with us. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Do you guys have food there every week?
No,
So
every week. We have crackers and
we
cheese every
got cheese from Cato Corner Farm in Colchester.
Okay.
So that is consistent. So I was doing this really high tech thing, and I put up Cato Corner cheese on the digital billboard.
Okay.
I think we sold one thing of cheese a week. I went old school this past weekend and put a piece of paper up that said cheese $12, and we sold out.
Wow, that's hilarious.
Isn't it great?
I'm taking it off the digital billboard, and and we got basically a sleeve of you can buy a sleeve of crackers, and we got chocolate truffles from Sadie's Sweet Shop.
Nice.
So if you wanted to do some chocolates with some wine, because we did some random pairings, chocolate and wine pairings. They weren't random; they were planned.
Yeah.
But it's like, here, if you want to do these 5 wines with these chocolates, they taste really good.
Yeah.
And we're just slowly pulling in more things like that because you got to have something. I found today, because I was putting an order in with Cato Corner, they have Oi Charcuterie, which is out of Woodbridge.
Yeah.
So it's reached out to them to see about getting some hot, sweet, and medium hot salami. So if you're having meat and cheese type thing,
Yeah. That's awesome.
then logistically, I'm like, I gotta get sharp knives.
Gotcha. So the last time we talked, you were upgrading like your bottling machine.
Bottling line's up and running. We got a couple bottlings we're doing this week. But over the next 4 weeks, I probably have. I got to get. I have a bunch of wines that have been sitting in barrels for at least a year, if not longer. I've been pulling them slowly as I have space, but I have two reds that we're going to bottle. It's about 1,200 bottles because it's a boutique winery, small batch. So each varietal vintage is about 550 bottles. So it's not like, hey, I got 10,000 bottles of this. I got 550 bottles of this, and come and get it while it lasts, then it's gone. So one of those things is trying to create a demand of like, this is good. I know I'm only getting it for a short period of time. Let me get a few bottles from my wine cellar, because the one thing about wine, it usually gets better over time. And I'm using good quality corks, so the corks are good for up to like about 10, 12 years before.
Oh, wow.
So it's not, because you can get some of the synthetic corks, it's like, which I use for the whites, there's like 2 to 3 years you need to drink this wine.
Oh, really? Okay.
But
Didn't
then
realize that.
you spend the money on the better corks, and you can actually,
So why would a synthetic cork
because they're
expire sooner?
because they don't expand.
Oh.
So one of the things, you ever see those Corvains where you push the little needle in and you can just pour a little bit out, puts nitrogen in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried those on synthetic corks. Then you flip the bottle over and the wine just pours out because it doesn't fill the hole back up.
Okay. Yeah.
With a cork, you can shove the needle through, pull back out, flip it over, and say, "Oh, hey, look at that."
Okay.
But I didn't know that initially. I was like, "Why is the back of my
around.
truck all leak? I got wine all over it." But yeah, no, we're just the bottling line's pretty awesome now, because with two other people, so like this crew here, we could bottle 900 bottles in 2 hours.
Yes.
Wow, that's awesome.
And that's
You
between.
guys want to come out one day this week?
You can take some wine home with you too.
Hey.
Send people home with wine, but but seriously, it's like you got to wash the bottles. You still have things to do, but the fact that I can disparage is basically puts nitrogen in the bottle before the wine goes in, so it's oxygen free, fills it, and then corks. And unfortunately, the labeler's just terrible. So she's been the labeler the last couple of weeks, which has been great. But yeah, no, you
Almost faster than the machine, so you know.
Oh wow.
yeah. So, but yeah, it's fun. It's a lot easier to do than before. Before it was like an arduous task of just like got to get a crew, and now it's like I did 2,000 bottles on my own a couple weeks ago.
Wow.
My arm still hurts. There's that tennis elbow thing you don't think about.
Man, I gotta get over there and see it when you're in process, because that just sounds interesting to me. And
Got a hot date. You got a hot date Wednesday at 5?
this week I'm at June Norcross Boy Scout camp.
Boy Scout camp.
But definitely will get over there at some point for just to see it. And I feel like every time I see you handing me 1 or 2 bottles of wine, so it's all good. I love that.
Well, I
love being
brought
over there.
I brought the Malbec.
Yeah.
That is the last vintage I had. I have another Malbec that's bottled now. That will be released probably in August. And then I have a Carmenera that will only be released to club members in September, but I'm waiting till it goes through either American Wine Society or San Francisco Chronicle Wine Competition before I release it to the public. But again, it's only 550 bottles. It's not like I got this huge plethora of stuff. I'm up to 30, aging 30. I have 30 barrels for aging now, so it gives me a little bit more breathing room. And like some of the stuff that's in the tasting room now, we're down to like 2 cases.
Wow.
And it's just like, should I keep a case or what should I do? But it's but people come in and everyone's got different flavor profiles, and they enjoy what they enjoy, and we're doing from the tasting room wise, we're doing really well on that. And now Pizza 101 has our Pinot Grigio and Sauvignon Blanc.
Nice.
So if you guys go in there, you want a glass of wine with your pizza or
Yeah.
pasta.
Yeah. Yeah, they got good food there. I'm a fan. We go there quite a bit. They have a really good barbecue chicken pizza there, and their potato. It's like red potato pizza.
Yep.
It's got like bacon and broccoli on
I
it.
like the barbecue chicken pizza too,
Yeah.
and I have to tell them to put barbecue sauce on the bottom, not tomato sauce.
See, I like the combo.
All right.
I know not
do you?
everybody does, but I like
Like-
the combo. And then they'll serve it with ranch. I don't know why.
Are you
I
are you
just
a
like it.
pineapple guy on pizza?
No, not really. I mean, even bad pizza's good pizza, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter to me. But
Still pizza.
yeah.
We
but
also
I don't
paired up
specifically
with
like-
Black Pond Brewery.
Shout out, good
Yeah.
friends with them.
So Brooklyn Fair, we're
Nice.
going to be featured with them at the Brooklyn Fair.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
cool.
you guys will be right across. I guess
No.
you guys are right across from the Boy Scouts barbecue chicken.
Well, why not get? Yeah,
So there
stand.
we go. Barbecue chicken, beer and wine. I mean,
I love it.
yeah,
Great.
come on down.
basically giving Mike the wine, and he's running off doing his thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We told him we'd come down and
Help out.
help out,
Help drink it.
help do what he what
Help
he
pour.
He,
Yeah.
he asked for a handful of barrels to make it a nice area, so got a bunch of used barrels. So bring down for him.
Well, I'm excited. I'm usually excited for the Brooklyn Fair. Now I'm really excited. I'm usually in the pit all weekend long with working the barbecue chicken pit and for the Boy Scouts and stuff. And to me, it's a lot of fun. And we basically, as you know, a couple of parents, or the Troop 44 parents, who run a restaurant for the weekend.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat. So,
But it's hot.
Yeah.
yeah, it's hot, and yeah, we were right next to Wicked Sinister. Hopefully, they're right there again, and you know, having a beer and wine right across the street is going to be awesome if they're back. You know, if that's how it works out. Yeah, so I'm super excited this year of how that's going to go, and we've been trying to same thing with you know, like we buy the honey locally, we buy actually. Shout out to the bakery in Soleil's Bakery in Woodstock. They donated all the rolls last year.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, the only thing we can't get at volume locally typically is the chicken and the charcoal that we use. So, but pretty much everything else,
Did you talk to the right chicken people?
it's a large amount of chicken.
No, I'm just.
And they're all halves. So you get like with your meal, it's a half chicken. We get the corn from a farm in Hampton, and yeah, we get a half piece of chicken, corn on the cob, a roll, and a baked potato. I'm trying to think of the farm that the potatoes come from, but like all that is like $15 or $16. I forget what it is. So it's like real food, and a lot of people appreciate that. It's not
Yeah.
all fried whatever.
Yes.
So like I always say, come down, the family can split 1 or 2 chicken meals, and then you have a good base. Especially now if they're serving alcohol, you got a good base
That's right.
to enjoy the fair, and you know, you don't necessarily go crazy on all the junk
The junk.
food, you know. So yeah, that's all I can say, and it's just a lot of fun. And then there's still so many local places that are at the Brooklyn Fair. So
Yeah, and this Thursday, I'm giving Black Pond 3 bottles to raffle off for their trivia night.
Oh, nice.
So whoever wins gets 3 bottles of Quiet Corner Winery.
that's great.
Nice.
So
That's cool.
trying to do things to support everybody.
Now I know there's always not to totally change the subject. We're still on wine, but Tecton. What's the story behind that?
So Tecton is the Greek name or Greek word for craftsman,
Oh,
because I didn't want to go winemaker. But every time I've done a Malbec, I had some challenges on all my Malbecs I've done. So far, this one came out really good.
I'll say.
The one I mean, the meaning the one I just bottled. The very first time I did it, a Malbec, I didn't know anything about making wine, and it was like I did something, and it's like you have to filter this within 3 or 4 days. I'm like, okay, and I'm like, as a home winemaker, I'm like, how the heck you filter crap? And I filtered 26 gallons with coffee filters.
I think you were telling
Yeah,
me this
and-
story.
And the coffee filters, I had to go to Walmart at 10 o'clock at night and buy more coffee filters. And my wife went to sleep after 20 minutes of watching me just shook her head. So I was like trying to come up with a name for them. Some of the names that I have are foreign words from different languages because a lot of the American names are all taken up.
Oh, okay.
But it's like, it really just like, it takes a lot of work and craftsmanship to make a good wine. But it's not even so much to make the good wine. It's, you can make wine in 7 to 10 days. It's unfermenting, it's young, but the key is what are you doing to that wine and your process so that when you have, if it's a white, you have it a year down the road or 2 years down the road, it still tastes good. If it's a red, you're aging it for a year. It's in a barrel for a year.
Okay.
There's things that can happen,
Yeah.
but at the same time, you put it in a bottle and you're now sitting on the shelf for another 18 months before you release it. Have you done the things and the steps to ensure that at 38 months that bottle of wine is still good?
Right.
That's the part of the winemaking side of it is key, not the things you're doing in the first week.
Right.
I mean, that's important too,
Yeah.
but it's the whole process. You can't just take one piece and say, oh, he's really good at making wine because it came out great in the first 7 days.
Yeah. It's a lot of risk, right?
A lot of
Essentially.
patience.
Patience, risk.
Yeah, I suck at patience.
He
Risk
does.
management.
I will vouch for that.
Do either one of you want to talk about the flavor profile of this one, or where the grapes come from, or anything?
Well, they're Chilean grapes, so they come from the Andes Mountains. But I've stopped telling people what it tastes like because everyone's got a different flavor profile,
Yeah.
and like the Chardonnay we have, it got a silver medal at the San Francisco Chronicle Wine Competition. I hate it. I mean, I do not like
Everybody else loves it.
I do not like Chardonnay. I had
Okay.
other people taste it. I don't like it. And I was actually shocked when the results came back. I was like, whoa, what happened?
Yeah, you have
But-
quite a few award winners, huh?
And but it was just like the words are really just to validate that what you're doing is correct. It doesn't mean that I'm not out there chasing awards going, ooh, let me, because if I was, I wouldn't have missed the Big E and the Finger Lakes at the beginning of the year because I was just so busy doing other things like my day job.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I just stay busy. That's what Heather's here to help me stay organized.
Yeah, we were just actually talking to Adam from Chubby Dog a week ago, last week, 2 weeks ago. And he was saying the same thing about his coffee. He labels them as like a vague flavor notes because everybody, like, he's like, you can put lemon on it and people will taste lemon.
Well, and it varies what they've had to eat before
yeah.
drinking the wine,
Yeah.
or there's just so many things that can cause it to bring out a different taste.
Yeah, having dark chocolate with red wine actually made red wine palatable for me in the beginning. Before that, I didn't really like red wine, and then like somebody came to my house and taught me like how to eat food with it that helps, and then a taste acquired.
Exactly.
Well, Jenna,
Required.
Sadie's Sweet Shop,
Yeah.
she has a Chipotle truffle
Oh wow.
that pairs amazing with that Riesling that's sitting
Okay.
over there. It was just like, wow. I mean, because when we were doing everything, it was like, what pairs well, and it was just like a flavor explosion with the two blended together.
It definitely was. I'll agree to that.
Yeah, the Riesling
I-
is really good. So,
But it's funny to do the chocolate pairing with the different wines that have been chosen. You taste it differently
okay.
than when you
Yeah.
just do a tasting with nothing.
Yeah.
So I was lucky to be able to do one of the chocolate pairings, and I was like, wow, that just hit completely different.
Yeah. Yeah,
so-
it was even like I showed a couple of my friends. I'm like, all right, try the wine. All right, eat that chocolate chip, and then try it again. And they're like, oh wow,
Yeah.
it is.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah, it's wild how much it changes. It's like when I like drinking bourbon. Like you try the bourbon and then you put just a drop of water in the bourbon, and it changes the profile like completely to me.
Have you tried the coconut water?
I have not. as a coconut guy over there.
Coconut water in wine or
No, in bourbon.
No.
Bourbon.
So it was on Feed Phil on the Netflix series. He was down in South America somewhere, and one of his hosts that was doing food and bourbon and stuff. You put a little coconut water in it, and he's like, it opened it up in such a different way that he's like, this was
I
amazing.
know what he's doing tonight.
No, and I've tried it,
Eyes
and
just
it
lit up.
does.
Plenty of bourbon over
Okay.
here.
It does open it up in a different way, and you're not getting like coconut flavor.
Right.
You're just, but I was like, huh. And then I tried it, and I was like, wow, that is good.
All right. Challenge accepted. Next
Yes,
time you come on,
exactly.
we'll have coconut water and water and bourbon.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
Or when we all go out to eat, one or the other. I don't know.
So I did my first YouTube reel or Facebook reel last night of
Cooking.
cooking in Dave's kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Have
So I
to
did-
check that out.
I did a bolognese. It was just took a couple hours, but I was blended some of my wine, the Nebbiolo cartographer in with it. But it was just a simple, basically just had to wait till it was done. But I also threw another reel up on Facebook about the difference between stainless steel aging of reds and oak barrels. Because people ask, and like I hear people say, "Oh, I don't do oak barrels." I'm like, okay, good for you. And it's a cost difference. I mean, I could have the same stainless steel tank for the next 10 years, and oak barrels, they only last so long.
Right.
So there's a trade-off, but I think what you get from,
There's a flavor trade-off too, though.
well,
Big time.
yeah, and so that Facebook thing I did was, I was staring at the bolognese that I just got like everything in it, but it had to render down. And it was just like having a conversation around that, because I really love having a full body red that comes out of a barrel that's aged for a year. And you can't get that out of any stainless steel tanks because there's no evaporation.
Oh, gotcha. So you're kind of like, you like the wine barrels, the wood barrels over all. Yeah.
Fits my physique.
He's not the 6-pack kind of guy, you know?
I gave mine up a while back. Myself.
No, we just got 6 French barrels in today. They're single-use barrels from California, but hey, they're a third of the price. But I'll get them in operation in probably the next 2 weeks, and they'll sit there for a year.
Wow. And then I feel like it makes a difference. Maybe, like you like to cook, right?
Yeah, and that's one of the things I talk about when people come in and like, I want to pair food with wine and blah blah blah. But I'm like, there's no food. I mean, we got the cheese and crackers, but it's like, how am I dealing with this in real life? So last night when I was starting to make the bolognese, I was like, I'm going to start doing some video of this. And it was just the process as I was going through, and then I put all the ingredients of what I put in it. Just to, but like the next thing, I'm going to do like one a month maybe. But I, like my Pinot Grigio, I love with a salmon asparagus risotto. So that'll be the next one I'm going to do.
So would you consider doing like recipe cards with certain?
With the wine club, I've been told I should do recipe cards, and I'm like, okay, find that in my evenings. So, but it's considering I just kind of did the one for the bolognese on the fly. I was like, well, I could make that into a recipe card and say, hey, you just got to blow out Nebbiolo, make this.
Yeah.
So the short answer is it's going to happen, because even on the wine club shipment this last time, I actually put I talked to my computer, did a description of all the wines, like how I present them in the winery,
Yeah.
and then use AI to fix my grammar, but it's my voice, because it just
Yeah.
fixes it a little bit, but so it's a little personalized. So I'm working on it. It's Heather keeps giving me a hard time. She's like, you've only been open 14 months.
Stop stressing.
Yeah.
Things are going really well.
I'm like, gotta do something else. I gotta not that it's like not growing. It's more of getting to the refinement, like the brochures I showed you earlier.
Yeah.
That I'll be having.
And it seems that you are growing exponentially.
Yeah.
Like month over month. I can't even
Yes.
say year over year, but month over month.
Week over week.
Week over week. And so like if you make a recipe for this, like you have the bolognese sauce that came out of the, what'd you say it was?
I use the Nebbiolo for
The
that.
Nebbiolo. Will the next vintage of Nebbiolo be different to the point where that recipe may or may not work?
No, I mean
Or it'll be working.
there's a couple that
for a while.
there's a couple in town that actually in Hampton, they walk down to the winery about once a month and buy a bottle of Nebbiolo.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're going home to make a bolognese.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go do that. But it's to your recipe card point. If I do 3 online meals a quarter, when the club shipments go out, guess what? You get three recipe cards.
Nice.
I'm like, what? I'm going to give you a bottle of wine for that idea.
That was my idea?
That was your idea. Now I know how I find time.
I was thinking like, if you want to encourage people to cook with certain
No,
wines that you make,
that's
just
the
to
key.
have the card right there on the counter.
Counters.
Oh, that works too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
grab-
to get
'cause-
more people
Yeah.
buying the wines.
I know
Oh, I could make this dinner. Let's get the wine that matches.
the maple syrup brothers that we've had on. Now when you go there every year they have 2 more recipe cards that they make with their maple syrup that you can grab from. And so that they're like, since they've started that, they're up to like 4. This year there was 4 cards to grab from. And he has like a couple of, like a chicken and I don't know, a couple other things that, and he had samples there because they only do it, they have their big open house once a year right on
Yeah.
right at the end of maple season. And they're shout out to the Bassett brothers in Canterbury. They're awesome, and we should have them on again next.
Yeah.
Because it's been a minute.
2 years, probably.
Yeah.
They were here on the first year.
Yeah, so we'll have to have them on next.
Now you're getting hungry, huh?
Kyle's like, I see you every 4 or 5 months. Like, gotta get some other people in here.
Being hungry is like an
challenge.
It's like to be less hungry.
Yeah. It's hard to do.
But yeah, definitely. That's cool. That you like pairing, and then you just like one more facet of the winemaking that keeps coming down the road and just makes.
Yeah, because it's not just drink some wine. It's
Yeah.
take this home and go make
Yeah.
a simple recipe. Years ago, I did some mission trips down in Nicaragua, and for the whole week, we only cooked with 7 ingredients.
Oh,
And every night we had a different protein,
yeah.
but the base ingredients, you had onion, peppers, tomatoes, you got some random stuff from local gardens and some garlic, and you were figuring out different things to have a different flavor profile, and it was simple. And we were also cooking for like 16 people, so it's like, hey, you're just cooking for you and your spouse and your kids or something like that. It's easy to do some of the smaller things.
All right, so I'm going to mention it. Dylan Daigle Farms. They're doing this summer. They have, I forget how many farm to table nights they'll be having, and you can go to Daigle Farm website and see. Plus, he has a podcast where he mentions them and stuff like that. But I think,
We need to talk to him. I need to go talk to
you
him.
guys, because he has Chef Kim employed over there doing their baked goods and sourdough, and then she's going to be cooking, and he has various entertainment for those different nights. But yeah, I think
Like a
a
good
wine
wine.
pairing night might be a collaboration I would definitely buy a ticket to. I think I'm going to be buying tickets anyway, but it would be like to have the Hampton Winery plus or Quiet Corner Winery with Daigle Farm food. I mean,
Now he's going to yell at you like, don't tell me what to do. It's none of my business.
oh no. But he is an amateur winemaker as well. So just you guys collaborating and talking about it. His dad was an amateur winemaker as well. So
The only difference is you have a license or you don't.
yeah. Well,
Well, you got to
also-
be paid for it to be a professional.
well, volume wise, I don't think they ever want to do what you do, but they basically make their own wine for them and a handful of friends, and it's really good. I've had it. It's a really good wine. So
Yeah, no,
you
I mean, and there are some awesome home winemakers out there. I mean, that's where I started. It was like, let me try this out. Let me figure this out. And then people are asking me about, are you blending? And I'm like, I don't have enough room. I have enough room-ish now that I'm doing some blends.
yeah.
I have a Cab Merlot blend that's coming out that's really nice.
I feel like you brought a blend either the last.
I brought
time
the
or-
Sangiovese blend the last
That's
time.
what it was. Yeah, yeah.
And we sold out.
Nuts and Bolo. Mhm.
It's in random package stores around here.
Okay.
Oh,
Gotta
you gotta
find
go
it.
hunt for it.
Yeah. Get the last bit.
Scavenger hunt.
But no, it's just been a good launch of the beginning of the year, and yeah,
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll tell you about you.
it's been fun.
She's like, he just asked me to be here this morning.
Well, and yeah, Jessica, our healing thoughts go out to her. Hopefully, we can reschedule pretty soon. Get her back on, get you back on with her.
Because she has all the Alzheimer information.
Right. Yeah, and talk about that, and I'm sure she has other upcoming events and stuff that we can
That's a
shout
great
out for her.
cause.
Yeah. Yeah. So awesome. I really appreciate you guys coming out here and doing this as usual. Always have really good wine.
Anytime. Appreciate you guys opening the door for us and letting us in the
Yeah.
basement.
Always.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Might be-
basement's open.
Might even become one of the drinks of the Community Workbench podcast. But and then is there like a place for like could you do like a coffee or a chocolate dessert wine? Is that like a thing? Like
That is a thing.
a
that
coffee wine? Because I love coffee too.
That,
I don't
that- no, I
know if
actually,
you've seen the show.
I had a coffee wine, I got from one of the events I went to. They were giving out little half bottles of coffee. It was more like wasn't a port, but it was more like an after dinner wine.
Yeah.
But space and time,
Yeah.
those are very limited.
Gotcha.
So there are things I want to experiment with and play with when I get a little bit more space. But right now it's sticking with
Like, how does that even work? Do you like have the barrel of wine and you throw like coffee beans in it? Or,
no.
like,
I mean,
how does that
you can do it a couple different ways. There are natural flavorings. I could go work with Sadie and get some of her chocolates. We can infuse them in that way. You don't do them in the barrel. You ferment, you get it all the way done to where you want it in the barrel, or not. You ferment stainless steel, put it in your barrel, age it, get it to like I got it done, Merlot or a Cab,
Okay.
and then you bring it over to a tank, and then you peel off a portion of. If you want to make it into a port or something like that, you're gonna peel off a portion of that to go do further refinement. If you just say, hey, I want some chocolate flavoring in this Cabernet,
Okay.
then you just focus on that.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Or
Okay.
coffee flavoring.
Yeah, or coffee flavoring.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I love a coffee stout too. So, coffee wine.
I am with you on that.
I want to try it. So definitely let me know when that's coming out. So,
I definitely will.
yeah. Any what's coming up like next week? Couple of any.
Like we said, Signature to Go will be there Friday and Saturday. We got live music both days.
No, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, what I said.
You said Friday and Saturday.
Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Friday is game night.
Yep, Friday's
Okay.
game night.
Game
Hear
night.
that?
What's game night like? What kind of games do you guys play?
I just have a bunch of different games that are available. So there's chess,
okay.
there's
There's Yahtzee. There's all sorts
some of
of
the
like
standard games,
old
and then
school
there's-
games we grew up with.
Yep.
that's right. And then there's some newer things. What
Twister.
do you meme? family edition. So
Twister?
16.
No, I was kidding. I'll see if you caught on to that.
Yeah, what kind of party we have?
It'd be fun.
No, but it's we're working on trying to get a hold of some of the trivia people to do so that we
Try
could have
trivia night.
we do trivia like, hey, this Friday we're always doing trivia,
Yeah.
so that you get the trivia crowd to come in because they are passionate about trivia.
Nice. Yeah.
We're just seeing what will draw people, really. That's
Yeah.
She wants to do karaoke, and I just cringe.
No, I do not. I did mention doing like a singles mingle kind of thing, maybe,
Oh, okay.
because there's really nothing in the area for singles.
Yeah.
So
She's saying that to a bunch of married guys.
I know. Sorry.
It's like, I'm going to be gone that day.
Yeah. But unfortunately, the bar scene is not it. So,
Gotcha.
There were when I was in Indianapolis, they did a lot of singles events. They would go to the art galleries, and it was all like just a wine and art, or wine and beer from the local brewery. So it was kind of one of those. It makes sense
Yeah.
because there's not a lot of
Everything's
like-
online. So,
Right.
Yeah.
and some people just don't like that. So,
No.
that can be dangerous or whatever.
got to talk
I
to
don't
people.
know. Yeah.
You can't just text them.
But also,
Right.
if you're going to an event, everybody's already on a certain level of, oh, okay, they want to be talked to. They
Yeah.
want to be.
Well, and they probably like whatever they're going to. If it's a winery
Right,
or
yeah,
brewery,
wine, yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
So
you're
you're
like,
gonna
hey,
have
we have
something
one
in
thing in
common.
common.
Yeah.
to start for sure. Yeah.
Right.
You can do a poll and see how many people show up.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
The other thing you could do is recipe challenge. Have your people buy the wine, go home, make a recipe, and then like have people try it online or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like come out with another
I don't.
recipe.
That reminds me too much of COVID.
Oh, goodness.
Like, hey, take this recipe and everybody does it, and it's like, yeah, no.
Then we'll get on a Zoom and we'll taste it. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking if somebody came with a recipe, you tried it, and then this is going to be this week's recipe card.
Oh.
This month's
Yeah,
recipe
okay.
card to go with this.
Then you wouldn't have to think so hard.
Yeah.
One less thing
then-
on your plate to work.
Then
Oh,
you
there
have
you go.
yeah, and then you can make it a contest, and then whoever wins gets like a free bottle of wine or something.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. See?
See, you got another brilliant idea.
Got to come on the show more often.
We are seldom full of them. So.
I will say I do enjoy having regulars at the bench as much as it's great to have new people on all the time too. I love seeing the progression, and like I said, you guys are growing exponentially week over week, and it's really cool to see this like not so quiet corner evolve into
It's great to be a part of it.
yeah
Yeah.
it's cool.
I was glad when he contacted me and took me on.
I still have her on my phone as Heather, potential bartender.
Only potential.
Sounds like you need a review.
Yeah.
I got her last name right on the paychecks.
That's all
Well,
that
that's
matters.
important.
Yeah, that's it. Nobody cares about the rest.
That's awesome. Well, it's great to see you again. Great to meet you, Heather. And
Great to be here.
Wish you guys all luck and prosperity. And obviously, we'll probably have you on again before
Christmas.
at least right. Well, I was thinking right before the Alzheimer's 5K.
Oh, I would
Oh, yeah.
hope so.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a long way off.
Yeah, but like to have you on like a month or so ahead so we can
yeah, yeah. No, that'd
promote
be
it. And yes, hopefully I will keep
April.
up with
April
my,
next year would be great.
keep up with my workouts so I can run it with you.
I'll hold you accountable.
I love that.
I got. Hey,
You gonna run too?
Yeah, I will.
All right, all right. We'll
we
run
did-
walk it.
we trained for Baton Death March. My cousin and my buddy, we did it in March in New Mexico. It was supposed to be
I
20.
remember you saying
It
that.
was supposed to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
26 miles. It ended up being 15.9 because of the heat. Because they're like, we have 6,000 people doing this in 102-degree heat. We don't know if we have medical resources, but it was like we were just every time one of us got done, it was like, here's my results on my Garmin.
Yeah.
We would just text them to each other, and it was kind of accountability that way.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
drive and you can run next to the car.
See? Nice. Can you
Death
keep
March.
up?
Let's like keep it like low key 5K
Yeah.
for right now. Death March and Tough Mudder does not sound appetizing to me at
No.
all.
I'll say Tough
Yeah.
Mudder. I did do a Tough Mudder. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife did one at Gaylord Hospital. They had one. It's not a Tough Mudder. They put on like their own. But
Spartan.
she loved it.
Yeah.
It was a
It's
blast.
a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'm good.
I'll take your word for it
Yeah.
for now.
I'll run on flat ground.
We'll see. We'll see if I can. My biggest thing is keeping the calories down so I can lose weight.
Well, it's far enough from Christmas, so
What are you talking about?
all the pie you can come back down after that.
They
Thanksgiving.
had pie last night at the Boy Scouts thing. And blueberry pie. I
You
had
have
two
to
pieces.
say no once in a
Say
while.
no.
That's the hardest part. That's what I mean. Like
Just say no, man.
It's okay to say no.
Yeah.
keeping the calories down.
It's like, I don't want to hurt their feelings.
Yeah, that's his excuse.
My other friend just the other day was like, we could run with a weighted vest. I'm like, I have a weighted vest all the time.
Yeah.
Trying to lose it.
Well, what you should do when you lose the weight, you put the weighted vest on that was the weight you lost, and then you realize how much weight you had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because from the last time I was here, I'm down 20 pounds.
Oh, good
That's
for you,
great.
man.
So
That's
it's like
awesome.
Yeah.
I saw my Fox 61 interview, and then we just did the NBC last week.
Yeah.
NBC was out, so that'll be. And I was like, oh, hey, I don't have 3 chins now.
I actually just saw the pictures come up on Facebook from was it like 5 years ago with when we were at the Bahamas, and I was like, "Well, my face was way thinner back then." All right, and with a full beard, like a bigger beard that hadn't been trimmed, and I'm like, and it was still thinner. Like this is not good. So yeah, we gotta get the calories under wraps. Cheers.
That's right.
Thanks everybody for watching. The Community Workbench family is promoting their Be the One campaign. It was started by the American Legion in efforts to stop veteran suicide. If you know a veteran, call them. Be the one to check in on them. For more details, visit betheone.org. Also, please extend this to all first responders as well. The Quiet Corner Peer Support Group is a great resource for help when dealing with PTSD. Join us July 15th at 11 a.m.-ish. Yes, that's this Wednesday when we talk to Jennifer Brightowski about her event planning company called Generate LLC. Also, July 20th, we will have Pintail, the restaurant, on at the normal time and day next Monday. Pintail is the airline, what used to be the airline grill. They just recently opened up. So
The food's amazing. Sorry to interrupt you.
yeah, no, I've had their pop-up food.
The oyster rolls are amazing.
Yeah.
Hash burgers, the ribs.
Yeah,
I've eaten there a few times already.
yeah, nice, nice. So yeah,
Give him
Pintail.
a try.
Pintail will be coming on, and if you get a chance, give them a try. They're exceptional food. As always, buy local, hire local, dine local, volunteer local, donate local, grab a bottle of wine at the Quiet Corner Winery in Hampton, and have great days.